Professionals song.
On Kajuma, our advisor, the president of women, Harriet, and now the chairman of this great caucus, Amos Kisilu, and all the professionals from Kitui. Good evening. Baitu moyaseo? Moyaseo ingi? Asante sana. To start with, let me say thank you very much, CS, for inviting me to come this evening and have a little chat with these professionals. For us, we went to school quite a while ago, and the kind of work we do on a daily basis of working with the ordinary Kenyans. When we get an opportunity to talk to professionals, we get very privileged. See, when you talk to doctors, you feel like one. No, there was a process in biology called osmosis. You know, so when you sit with learned people who have gone to school properly, a fellow like me who are masomo yangu iko chini kidogo, through osmosis, I also get enriched. So it's really a great evening. It's a great evening. And CS Malonza, let me tell you, what you have done is almost next to impossible. Getting 300, 400 professionals, busy people who have their own money, they are busy doing their own things, to leave whatever they are doing for 3-4 hours and come and sit is not a joke. I really want to say that is leadership, and that is what is required, not just in Kitui, but across the country. And for you professionals, let me also thank you for being selfless. You are all busy people. Looking at you, you are not lacking. There's really nothing you need from this years. It's really patriotism and the love for the people of Kitui. That's why you are here. Because there is nothing that you can get from this meeting, but you have left whatever you do. You have driven here. You are here, it's late at night. Make lives much better for your parents and the people you left in the village, so that when you go home, when you look around, you feel proud to have come from Kitui. There is nobody who is, and 5 roads are impassable. There is no water. Children are jiga infested. The schools are leaking. Anybody with some sense feels very challenged. But because these things you cannot do, you cannot build roads no matter how rich you are. You cannot do a dam no matter how rich you are. These are services that are given by government. And that is why you are here, to discuss the development of your county. Politics are 2 things. Politics is a struggle for scarce resources. Period. Let nobody cheat you about politics. Hii ingine yote ni porojo. Is a struggle for scarce resources. And because the resources are scarce, they must be influenced. That is why people want their son to be president, so that he can influence scarce resources to come to their place. There is no other reason. That is why people look for a governor whom they know to influence resources to come to their area. So, as you make decisions in choosing leadership, always at the back of your mind, remember, it is about struggle for scarce resources. And that is why everybody desires to be in government, so that you can influence the allocation of resources that are meager and scarce. We have a budget of about 3-point-something trillion. Our revenue base is 2.2 trillion. We have a deficit of almost $1 trillion. Those resources are required by everybody. You need roads in Kitui, you need mega dams, you need schools, you need everything. The resources are hardly enough. Where I come from in Nyeri, we want the same resources. Makueni, they want the same resources. Masaku, same resources. Kisumu, same resources. So, that is why you fight hard through the ballots to have enough representation in government to influence, harness, and look for those resources to come and develop your area. From where I sit, from my little geography and history, and a bit of travel in this country, Kitui County and the Kamba Nation in general requires affirmative action. That affirmative action will only be achieved when you are adequately represented on the decision-making table when scarce resources are being discussed and distributed. If you are absent from that table and the resources are scarce, what happens? What happens? For the last 12 years, you are not on that table. Other people are on that table. The few people you have on that table don't have the necessary muscle to push your agenda. Today we have people in the cabinet. They come and push your agenda. It goes to parliament. The people you have there are not in government. Which office can they enter and lobby? So a decision by one leader isolates an entire community. And not once, not twice, thrice. You can't do the same thing all the time and expect different results. But I've come here today because the Bible says, among the 10 who are healed, only one came to say thank you. I'm that person. At least in all this political madness in Ukambani, the people of Kitui decisively and intelligently gave William Ruto and I 28%. I have come to say thank you. And I want to say, every journey starts with a single step. In the political staircase of this country, you made so many steps. Because there is a requirement of so many counties for a presidential candidate to have 25% and above. Kitui was among them. And for that, President William Ruto and I are entirely very grateful. And I want to tell you, from where I sit, from my knowledge of the political perspective of this country, you are moving in the right direction. Kitui County is headed places. And that is why, when I talked about that a government is like a company with the shares, some people thought I'm out of my mind. I'm not. Sijasoma sana, lakini I know one or two things. Iko kitu mimi najua. And I've been around for a while. I was in the government of President Daniel Arap Moi. I used to do his speeches. I was personal assistant to Professor Philip Mbithi when he was head of the public service and secretary of the cabinet. I have served in this country as an administrator for 15 years. I was personal assistant to President Uhuru Kenyatta. I helped him to become president. Then akafika pale, akatusahau, akatugeuka. I am now deputizing President William Ruto. I have seen each and every succession. I know one or two things, just being around and listening and just being ordinary and talking to ordinary people, walking with them, having tea with them, taking their phones. I get to know many things. President made a decision to reward the people of Kitui handsomely. And we said, these people of Kitui, against the Azimio wave gave us 28%, they must be rewarded because loyalty must count for something. And that is why the president appointed Penina Malonza as cabinet secretary for tourism. Even siku alifika pale parliament, akashituka na makamera na nini na wabunge, which is normal. He has never been in that situation. And a human being is a human being. Facing hii wabunge hapana mchezo. Na hii makamera ingine iko na manyoya nini. So akachanganyikiwa pale kidogo. And you know pale ukichanganyikiwa the first question, maneno imeisha. The president and I made a decision that we must start with this lady from Kitui. And we told our members of parliament, barabara ni hiyo. That was our decision. That lady is okay, give her a chance. And tukapanga kanisa Kitui. We came there to lobby the Ukambani MPs. Musiende kuangusha mtoto wenu and give credit where is due. They came and joined hands with us. We overturned that thing. Today she is cabinet secretary. And the president made the right decision. I want to tell you today, not because she is here, in terms of commitment, passion, zeal, focus, hard work, this lady has no equal in the cabinet. And I never regret coming to Kitui to lobby and calling our MPs. If there is a daughter of Kitui who has a commitment to serve, it is Penina Malonza. And the president and I are very happy with her, and I work very closely with her. Tukatoka hapo, tukatafuta mweke. Ndio huyu ni PS wetu wa livestock, and he's doing a good job. Huyu Dr. Juma, she was with me in high school. Na ndio umesikia huyu commissioner akisema ni mzuri ujuane na watu. Because ukiulizwa nani najua huyu, kama hakuna mtu nakujua, where do you start? I was with her in the university. When President Uhuru nominated her as cabinet secretary, I made a speech on the floor of Parliament to support her nomination because I know her. So when the president asked me, huyu Monica unaonaje? So you can imagine I had good things to say. Because Monica is also intelligent, she's focused, and she takes time to research. Today, she is the National Security Advisor to the President. He travels with her wherever he goes out of this country. She is a secretary. She sits with us as a secretary of the National Security Council. She is an important person in the security architecture of this country and a trusted aide of the President. Even when your leader was taken to handshake by Ile Mzee, even without consulting him, you didn't get anything like what we have given you. You just compare. Dr. Monica Jua sits with the cabinet. You have two people there. Huyu commissioner, tumempea. Huyu Alex Musau, tumempea. Huyu Bagula, huyu. I worked with this man in Nairobi. Na mimi nikamwambia, I told him, my friend, wewe fanya kazi. President na mimi ni watu ya shukurani. Just work. He was supposed to be deputy governor ya Margaret Wanjiru. When we stepped her down, nikamutafutia lori na nini, nikamwambia nenda ukoroge hii wa Kamba, ulete ile kitu utalete tuorganishe. Akakoroga, tukapata kitu. Saida tumefika, ndio huyo sasa ni chairman. Because sisi ni watu ya shukurani. And I want to say, you have said unataka appointments ya huyu Charles Nyamai, mheshimiwa. And even after we had become president, Ruto ameshinda, serikali imeundwa, by election imefanywa, watu wamemwangusha. Na they can see clearly that now ile ingine ilianguka. So sometimes sijui kama ni uchawi ama ni kamote, I don't know what it is. Yeah. Kuna yule Felix Nguli huyu. Ako wapi ile jamaa yetu? Ile alikuwa MCA. Huyu. Unaitwa? Nitakutafutia kitu wewe. I'll get you something. Umelia sana. This is a good man. I will get you something. I'll talk to president. Tukutafutie na huyu Nyamai. Tuko pia na Munuve. Ako pale Mwingi na a few of other people. We still have some space. Watu ya Kitui mimi nataka tutafute urafiki na nyinyi. And why did I come to St. Charles Lwanga? I have been invited to many harambes, but I made a conscious decision. These are people against a strong wave ya Azimio, where Kalozo Musyoka comes from, his county. They defied him and gave us 28%. Nikasema, that gesture, lazima turudishe mkono. And I want to tell you, Kitui tutakuja. And when I was there, I asked, hii shule, vile imekaa, tulikuwa na vice president hapa miaka 5. Tumekuwa na minister, Kaluki. Hii shule, driver wangu wakaniuliza, kwani hapa kuna kaanga namna gani? Those schools are embarrassing. And we have had leadership. And even that day, they cannot even send 100,000. Lakini wakiitwa hapa, mchange pesa ya wale watu wamepata shida kwa maandamano, watatoa nusu milioni. Shule ya nyumbani huwezi tuma hata 100,000. Hata kama hukuji kwa sababu rigiji yako pale, si utumane kwa principal. These schools in Kitui. Why is Gachagua coming from Nyeri kujenga shule Kitui na wako watu wa hapo wamekuwa kwa uongozi miaka hii yote? No, you people, you must think very hard as professionals. You know, it is you who will define what happens to your county. The leaders you have taken you to a ditch, not once, not twice, not thrice. Sasa kama nyinyi munaingizwa kwa shimo na munaona munaingia, what kind of professionals are you? Sisi watu ya hapa Mlima Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta alikuwa president, commander in chief of the defense forces, the richest man in Africa, the biggest family with big names. Akatuchukua kutupeleka kwa shimo, tukakutana viongozi and professionals, tukaangalia na mpange maendeleo and the struggle for scarce resources. But in the meantime, because muli to support in the president, let me arrange a few things what you do so that we can move things forward. Nataka mutengeneze kamati ya watu 8, 1 person per every constituency, wale wanaelewa mambo ya barabara. I make an appointment for you. Mwende mkae na waziri anaitwa Kipchumba Murkomen, muongee mambo ya barabara. I want you to make another committee of 8 people, water engineers with people nani, ni tegeneze appointment, mwende mkae na Alice Wahome. Mumeongea mambo ya dengu na nini na kilimo, another committee of 8 people, professionals. Because sasa hamuna wabunge ya kufuata mambo yanu. Ni Nimrod Bai na Nyamai. Nimrod Bai kwanza amaliza ile shida kidogo hiyo, alitoa fujo kidogo, so saa hii is a little bit injured. So it is you, na mimi nitamsaidia. Tutasaidiana na hao CS. So another committee ya agriculture, mkae na Mithika Lintore. Umesema mambo ya huduma center. Another committee tupange mkae na Aisha Jumwa, na nitafuatilia, si ndio? So that we start moving. You have talked about mining. Many minerals in Kitui. Muti ya kufuata ako wapi? Mutu yenu ako kwa mikutano kila siku. Hii mikutano haizai, haileti chochote. He's lost direction completely. This is a community in need. He was vice president. Why didn't he deliberately make an effort on the exploitation of minerals in the Kitui County where he comes from? What did he do about those minerals? Nothing. So, another committee of 8 people, mambo ya minerals, coal, nini, iko vitu mingi Kitui. Na mkipata pahali nauzwa shamba, munitafutia ninunue. Najua sisi wa Kikuyu ni watu ya Mugonda. Another committee, I'll tell the CS Mining, Salim Mvuria, muketi. Then sasa hizo kamati, mupeleke hizo maneno. Then I'll call a meeting of those ministers and Dr. Monica Juma and Penina. We discuss progress. Once we discuss, we agree on the way forward. CS apanga hii delegation with all those issues kwa rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. We go and discuss. President is very happy with this county, I can tell you. So, they say Kikwetu, strike the iron when it's still. Yeah. Najua hiyo mtu ya kwenu anaweza aende tena aseme kitu achavue roho ya rais. So wacha tufanye haraka. When he is still happy with Kitui, you know, so that we can make progress. But I also want to say, you have good people. I saw the people of Kitui make a decision about Charity Ngilu that she has no capacity to be governor na ikaisha. So I know from where I sit, I have a feeling you people are going to make the right decisions. Because I saw you looked at that lady, mukaona hakuna pahali anapeleka county. And you made a decision, si ndio? Because najua tulikuwa tunatembea huko. Tunauliza, sema bana. Huyu bana. So I know you can liberate the people of Kitui from bad leadership and put this county on the map of Kenya to attract development, to build schools, to make sure you have good infrastructure, you have water for irrigation, because your land is good. Mungu amempatia nyinyi ardhi nzuri, rotuba nzuri. All you need is water. Na hii maji hawezi patikana kwa hiyo kelele. Adam, kwa hiyo kelele itatoka wapi? Hawezi. Hiyo itaongewa kwa maofisi, ndani ya ofisi, ndani ya bunge, like-minded people who are favor with the government. So me, I want to assure you of the support of President William Ruto and and we'll work together with your leaders here. We'll look for several positions hapa na pale. I'll tell the president of this discussion, and we try to get a few people here and there so that you also feel you are part of the transformation of this great republic. Munisamehe, mimi ni mtu ya kuongea ukweli. Hivi ukweli yangu imedunga roho yako, pole. Unisamehe. I was born that way. I will live that way. Najua watu wanadharau wengine. Hii watu ya Azimio na magazeti na social media walikuwa wamenidharau. Wananiandika mambo mingi, mtu ni mshamba, hajui kuvaa. Sijui nini. Najua mimi najifanya mjinga. I just kept quiet. Siku ya debate nikaweka ile mambo pale. Nikawaachilia ile kisungu yenyewe. Na nilikuwa najifanya sijui, ndio wasijitimpagie. And that is the last day I heard of that lady. The next time I saw her with a sufuria on the head. Usisarau mtu tu ati unaona ako tu jua kali nini. Don't. Kila mtu wako na kipawa chake. And I want to tell you, please, let's work, let's support these CSs, and huyu CS wetu, you are trying. Hata hii kuleta watu ya Kitui pamoja, I really want to commend you. People are led. Mungu amekupatia nafasi, wewe ni waziri. President amekupatia nafasi, unakwenda kwake, unakuja kwangu. Tumia hiyo ofisi kuleta watu ya Kitui pamoja. And try to make a difference. And history will judge you kindly. That siku ulikuwa waziri, at least there are several things that happened in that county. So mimi, I am waiting for those committees mutengeneze. Waziri ataniambia, I'll create the appointments, we start moving. And then tukisikizana, tuende kwa mkubwa, then we start moving in the right direction. Okay? I am ready and willing kuja Kitui anytime mkinialika. Nikuja hapo tukule mudhokoi, tufanye harambee. Tujenge kanisa, tujenge mashule, tuchangie kina mama, tuchangie vijana. This is our country. This is our country. And we are ready and willing. And you have already demonstrated good faith to us by the way you voted for us. But I want to tell you, huyo kiongozi wenu mtamuongelesha. Do you know, even after we won, mkubwa alimuita and offered him to come to government. Akasema hapana, wacha tungoje Supreme Court, mkitushinda tuongee wakati hiyo. Already we had won, they have lost. We were inviting him to come to government and bring the Kamba nation to government. After wamekuwa defeated the Supreme Court, alikuja amekimbia, akaambiwa umechelewa. Akajaza fomu ya speaker ya Senate, akakosa mtu ya kumpropose. Akajaza ya National Assembly, akisikiza hakuna, mambo ikaharibika. Saa hii anadanganywa ati atawachiwa. Kuna kitu ya kuachiwa na mtu? Nyinyi watu ya Kitui, kuna kitu ya kuachiwa? Hii kitu ni kutafuta, unatafuta, utawachiwa na nani? Hakuna. So you really must liberate the Kamba nation from bad leadership and selfish leadership. One man cannot take a whole community into the wilderness for 15 years. And you have an example to learn from the Kikuyu nation. Life is, walimu wanafundisha na examples. Mumeona sisi tumemwambia president akwende. And we liberated the Kikuyu nation from one family. You saw William Ruto liberate the Kalenjin from the Moi aristocracy. But since ye amujapata kiongozi, it is you the professionals to liberate the Kamba nation and put it back on the path of development and progress. You cannot continue following somebody blindly year after year and you are getting nothing out of it. It is not right, it is not fair, it is not reasonable, and you people owe your community an explanation. Because the rural people listen to you. I can tell you, kwetu siku ya uchaguzi inamalizikaga Saturday. Saturday, si uchaguzi ni Tuesday. Saturday that day ndio mambo ya kwetu inakushanga. Ile watu wanatoka Nairobi wanakuja na gari, wanaingia supermarket, wanafanya shopping, wanapeleka nyumbani. Saa ile wamesema iko hii, wanapeana direction. Wanatoka hapo wanaingia in the local pubs, wanasema kila mtu pewa, wanapeana direction. That is how uliona imeingia UDA suit is the middle class. They came on Saturday. Even some candidates who are very strong were independent. Walimaliziwa na professional that Saturday. You people must change the politics of Ukambani. You cannot allow one person to mislead the whole community for so long. You must make a decision because you have gone to school, Mungu amemsaidia, mumepata kipawa, you are able to discern, you can analyze the politics of this country and take your people in the right direction. And that is your duty. So if you don't complain. Because now you complain to who? Ile watu mmewacha nyumbani, hiyo ni watu watafanya vile mmemwambia. So mkienda kulalamika kwa hao na hao watalalamika kwa nani? It is you people. And I'm so glad this is a good forum. I needed to say that itoke kwa roho yangu. It's because I feel pained. Because the Kamba people are decent people. They have a commitment to what they like. And even that, you are supporting that mzee, we don't blame you because you are like that. You are people who are very committed to a cause. Lakini mkienda muone hiyo barabara kuna pahali naenda, you can change your mind. Only a fool doesn't change his mind. You are educated people, you are enterprising, you are hardworking, you deserve better. From where I sit, you deserve better. You deserve better leadership. You deserve a fair share on the decision-making table when a decision is being made on the distribution of scarce resources. And since these resources will remain scarce, please make sure that you are part of the people making that decision. Otherwise, when the resources are scarce and you are not there, what is likely to happen? So please, I beg you, I plead with you, make Kitui great. You have the capacity, you have the knowledge, you have the know-how, you just need the willpower to make a difference. With those very many remarks, I'm sorry I've talked too much. I've kept you for long. I want to apologize, but I needed to say that because I am very happy myself to work with the people from your county. I work very closely with Kisilu. He's a very good lawyer. When I had problems, Uhuru wanted to jail me, he helped me. Alikuwa anataka kunifunga hata miaka 50 nikufie jela. Huyu Kisilu akanisaidia. Huyu Alex Musau nimefanya kazi na yeye, is a good person. Huyu Monica Juma tumekuwa na yeye tangu university days. You have got good people. And you are trusted people. You are people somebody can trust. I can tell you, the people I work from Wakamba, largely 90% are from Kitui. Yeah, I'm telling you, you are good people and you deserve better from where I sit. Please, please, please make a decision. Muongee na watu nyumbani, mukae vizuri kama Wakenya wengine, and liberate that county from selfish leadership and chart a path for your people and for generations to come. May God bless you and bless your family. Asante sana.